Hey, Jorge Estrada. Real quick, for 3 days I'm watching congressional hearings. I don't know why, because I always end up with a headache. All it is a ginormous crap show. Nothing comes out of it. People side with their parties. People try to be smarter than the other one. Everybody is just looking for a gotcha moment. There's no real progress. And people just try to be smart, get out of answers, be smarter than the other guy, more creative, slick, whatever in the answers. What I want to point out is two things that really bother me. One, they put party over country. It's a huge problem. Reason being, case in point, Epstein list. They grill. It doesn't matter which side you're on, who you support. I don't care. They grill a FBI director who's in office for 7 months over the Epstein files, saying, "But the victims, and we need justice," and all these poor girls. Where have these voices been all these years prior? Epstein goes back to the 90s. Crickets, right? Not okay. Double standard. I cannot stand a double standard. The other thing is that public officials, elected people, don't believe in the Constitution. They want to change it. They don't believe in it. I've heard this live today. Unbelievable. Why are these people in office? We have a constitution that built this country. We have a Bill of Rights that protects everybody. I guess it doesn't matter to them. They want to take over and just implement whatever they want to implement. That's not right. We are a constitutional republic for a reason, and we should never be a true democracy because that sucks, just like totalitarian regimes. Nonsense. Your rights need to be protected. Public officials have to put country over party. So what we need is self-funded, because they also defend their donors, protect their donors and their party members. What we need is self-funded candidates, self-funded people in office. They cannot be bought. I get it. You get money offered. It's intriguing. It's great. You can do all the things that you couldn't do on your congressional salary, but it's right versus wrong. You gotta have integrity. You gotta have ethics. You gotta have all these things and value them. Otherwise, you're trash. Otherwise, you're enemy to the people. And that's the problem that we're having. It's this government, since over almost 250 years, the government grows and just gains more power. That's all that's going on. And nobody says, "Oh, maybe we should, put a stop to that." No. Why would we? Because when they hang out at their G7, G20, and G30, and what all this, what they all have going on, they don't show each other videos of the population and say, "Look how happy they are. They have big houses. They have big cars. Everybody's happy." No, they don't do that. They show each other their bank accounts. And that is why the United States is such a powerhouse, because of our bank accounts. They would never allow legislation to change that number to get lower. Because then there might be another country out there that has a bigger bank account, and then they call all the shots. Then they are the superpower, or a bigger superpower, whatever. People need to wake up. That's the purpose of this video. Wake up, pay attention, and don't let these people fool you. You vote for them, you can criticize them. Yeah, I voted for Trump. I don't agree with everything he does and says. Sometimes I wish he would just be quiet. But, he's his own person, so I cannot control him. But that's just one example. They're on both sides. They're everywhere. So we have to be responsible. And one responsibility is to vote, yes. But the other responsibility is also to put our names on the ballot so people can vote for us. Because if we don't do that, we cannot complain that there's only idiots on the ballot. It's our responsibility. And people need to take that serious. Everybody's crying about their rights. Nobody's mentioning their responsibilities. That's one of them. That's the purpose of this video. So don't let it ruin your weekend, But we need to take government more serious. God bless.